In this video, we dive into playoff basketball to celebrate the best individual performances that left us in awe as we explore the 10 best individual playoff game performances in NBA history. From buzzer beaters that defy belief to jaw-dropping stat lines that rewrite the record books, these performances stand as testaments to the greatness of individual players under the bright playoff lights. So, let's get ready as we embark on a journey through some of the most extraordinary performances in postseason history. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Luka Doncic's sensational performance in Game 4 of the 2020 first-round series in the bubble. Doncic, in only his second NBA season, showcased his brilliance by recording a triple-double with 43 points, 17 rebounds, and 13 assists against the Los Angeles Clippers. His poise, skill, and ability to carry his team at such a young age was nothing short of extraordinary. Luka's historic performance made him one of the only two players alongside Wilt to achieve 43-plus points, 17-plus rebounds, and 13-plus assists in a game. He secured the title of the youngest player to hit a playoff buzzer beater and joined the ranks of MJ as one of the only players to record 40-plus points and make a game-winning buzzer beater while trailing. He also earned the distinction of being the youngest player with a 40-point playoff triple-double. Doncic's decisive game winner he made in OT at the buzzer completed the franchise's greatest playoff comeback, overcoming a 21-point deficit. Notably, he led the team in a game where they were without their other young superstar, Kristaps Porzingis, all while dealing with a recently sprained left ankle. Luka's impressive triple-double marked him as the 9th player in history to achieve consecutive triple-doubles in the playoffs. Additionally, he joined an elite group, becoming only the 3rd player after Magic Johnson and LeBron James to attain multiple playoff triple-doubles at the age of 21 or younger. Next up at number 9, we have Kevin Durant's Game 5 performance in the 2021 second-round series. Durant, known for his scoring prowess, exploded for a 49-point triple-double as he also had 17 rebounds and 10 assists, leading the Brooklyn Nets to a pivotal victory against the Milwaukee Bucks. This performance showcased Durant's ability to take over a game and solidified his status as one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. Despite the Brooklyn Nets being heavily favored to surpass Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks at the beginning of the series, injuries to Kyrie Irving and James Harden ultimately cost them the series as the Bucks would go on to win the series in 7 games. However, that didn't stop KD from putting up a historic 49-point triple-double as he carried his squad by playing the entire 48 minutes, becoming the first player to achieve this feat in the postseason since LeBron James back in 2018. Coming in at number 8 is a classic performance from Hall of Famer John Stockton. In Game 5 of the 1988 second-round series, Stockton displayed his passing wizardry, recording an astonishing 24 assists against the Los Angeles Lakers. Stockton's court vision and ability to orchestrate his team's offense set a playoff record for assists in a single game, a record that still stands today. He also scored 23 points and ran his offense to near perfection. However, it wasn't enough to get the win against a stacked Lakers squad. At number 7, we have the dominant Shaquille O'Neal with his Game 1 performance in the 2000 second-round playoffs. Shaq, playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, dominated the court with 44 points and 21 rebounds against the Sacramento Kings. His sheer dominance in the paint and ability to impose his will on opponents made the performance one for the ages. This particular game showcased O'Neal at the pinnacle of his abilities and represented the Lakers at their absolute best. Throughout the postseason, they suffered only one defeat, marking arguably the greatest playoff run in NBA history. O'Neal, for a notable half-decade, stood as the most dominant player in the game. From 2000 to 2004, he accumulated 50% more postseason win shares than any other player, including Kobe Bryant. During this period, he scored an impressive 2,532 points, securing 1,310 rebounds and blocking 236 shots, leading the NBA by a significant margin. Moving on to number 6, we have the Dream himself, Hakeem Olajuwon, with his Game 6 performance in the 1987 second-round series. Hakeem showcased his versatility by posting a mind-blowing stat line of 49 points, 25 rebounds, and 6 blocks against the Seattle Supersonics. Despite also contributing 2 steals and 2 assists in a grueling 53 minutes, he ended up on the losing side. His shooting performance was impressive, going 19 of 33 from the field and 11 of 13 from the free throw line. The game extended into double overtime, concluding with the Supersonics clinching Game 6 of the second round series with a score of 128 to 125. Considering Hakeem's monumental production, the absence of any other teammate scoring 20 points, the extended duration of the game, and the fact that it marked the end of the Rockets' season, it's challenging to envision a more heart-wrenching loss. Cracking the top 5 is none other than LeBron James and his Game 5 performance in the 2007 third-round series. The reason they call him King James is because it started in the Palace. Facing the Detroit Pistons, LeBron scored 48 points, including 29 of the last 30 for his team, leading the Cleveland Cavaliers to a double overtime victory. This performance showcased LeBron's ability to carry a team on his shoulders in crucial moments. LeBron showcased his inner cyborg for the first time in this game. Facing a large deficit, James took control of the game in a manner unparalleled before or since, as he scored 25 consecutive points for his team. Notably, for the 7:47 mark of the fourth quarter, James made every field goal for the Cavs for the rest of the game. Throughout regulation, into the first overtime, and then extending into a second overtime, LeBron single-handedly carried the team. The game concluded with the Kings standing tall and the Pistons figuratively at his feet as Cleveland secured the victory. Fittingly, it was James who made a layup with 2 seconds left to go up by 2. This performance is widely regarded as one of the greatest clutch displays in postseason history. Coming in at number 4 is a more recent entry on our list, Jimmy Butler's Game 4 performance in the 2023 first-round series. The 8th-seeded Heat faced difficulty securing their seed, struggling in both of their play-in tournament games. Nevertheless, upon advancing to the first round of the playoffs, it appeared as if an entirely new team had emerged, spearheaded by the most exceptional version of Jimmy Butler's career. Beyond delivering an impeccable offensive performance, he orchestrated a victory over the first-seeded Milwaukee Bucks in just 5 games, a feat not achieved since 2012. Butler's best performance of the series came in Game 4, where he recorded an astounding 56 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. Butler recorded his 56 points with incredible efficiency, shooting 67.9% from the field. Taking the third spot is Damian Lillard's historic Game 5 performance in the 2021 first-round series. Lillard frequently found himself lacking support from the Portland Trail Blazers supporting cast, a fact that became glaringly evident in the first-round series of the 2021 playoffs against the Denver Nuggets. Despite Lillard's remarkable performance of scoring 55 points, highlighted by 12 of 17 shooting from beyond the arc, the Nuggets emerged victorious with a 147-140 double overtime win. In addition to setting a record for the most threes in a single playoff game, Lillard also recorded 10 assists. At number 2, we have Charles Barkley's Game 3 performance in the 1994 first-round series. Barkley dominated the court with 56 points and 14 rebounds, leading the Phoenix Suns to victory against the Golden State Warriors. Barkley also added 4 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block to his tally. He shot the ball efficiently, shooting 74% from the field and 75% from beyond the arc. This game showcased Barkley's scoring ability and his impact on both ends of the floor as he dominated the Warriors in the series, sweeping them 3-0. Finally, taking the top spot on our list is the one and only Michael Jordan's Game 2 performance in the 1986 first-round series. In a matchup against the Boston Celtics, Jordan scored a jaw-dropping 63 points, a playoff record that still stands today. This performance is often regarded as one of the greatest individual efforts in NBA history, showcasing Jordan's scoring prowess, competitiveness, and will to win. "It's just God disguised as Michael Jordan," said Larry Bird after a young MJ dropped 63 points in only his second year. This performance from MJ put the league on notice, and everyone knew that he was destined for greatness after his record-breaking performance against a stacked Celtics side, considered among the greatest teams of all time. As we conclude our thrilling journey through the top 10 best individual playoff game performances in NBA history, we hope you've enjoyed reliving the extraordinary talent, clutch moments, and sheer dominance showcased by these basketball icons. If you're a fan of individual brilliance and want more content celebrating the greatest performances, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments down below. Which individual playoff game performance do you believe stands out as the most legendary in NBA history? Join the discussion with your fellow basketball enthusiasts and let us know your personal favorites.